not 10 barrels, it's 10,000 barrels. When Su Oxio clearly told the boss the number of bottled water, the boss thought he had encountered a psychopath. 10,000 barrels of water. What is the concept? He is called bottled water manufacturer. At present, there are only more than even barrels of water in the warehouse, so he carefully tested. The girl really wants 10,000 barrels. Why would you, a little girl, buy so much water? Su Oxio continues to lie in the name of charity. Donate to the disaster area where the boss is relentless. Oops, boss, why are you talking so much? Su Oxio saw that the boss didn't believe it. Open WeChat. I scanned the QR code of the boss's house and paid 500 yuan. Yes, this is the deposit price. I'll pay half if it's suitable. If it's not suitable, you can return my 500 to me. The boss saw that he was serious. He quickly smiled and said, if you really said 10,000 barrels of water, price. Even if you pay sale on a bucket, good deal. Su Oxio waited for the boss to open the order. Quickly paid 10,000 yuan. The rest will be paid after all the goods are delivered. Delivery time agreed to this later. Because Su Oxio's new house, it definitely can't hold so many things. I have to go back and rent another house, preferably on the same floor. This will make it easier to get things later. Why not ask the landlord? Does he have any house to rent? Su Oxio called the landlord. Is there any house for rent? He was overjoyed. The 25th floor where he rented the house turned out to be all occupied by the landlord's houses. A total of those sets. There are 2 sets left. Boss, listen to me. I want both houses. You wait for me at the door. I'll come get the key. Su Oxio rushed back to Xinchan district. I saw the boss pay the rent and get the key. The houses are all over 100 square meters. 3 houses are more than 700 square meters. It's supposed to be enough to hold things. But Su Oxio is a little worried. It's no problem to load things. The preservation of things is a problem. The end of the world. A few months later, there was a severe drought. Lasted nearly a year. Although you can buy things now, but the weather is too hot. Things cannot be preserved for a long time. If you want to buy more refrigerators, buy a generator. Because the power is out, the refrigerator is useless. Why? It would be nice if there was a space like in the novel. Not only can you store things without limit, and because time in space is stationary, the things you put in won't go bad. I have to go back to my old rental house to find my grandma's ring. Try to see if there is space. Su Oxio took a taxi back to the old city where she rented a house. Took the elevator upstairs. Just took out the key and opened the door. Suddenly a man rushed out of the corridor. He covered his mouth and dragged him into the house. Su Oxio reacted. Instant right elbow back strike. Hit the opponent's right ribs. Take advantage of the other person's pain while he bends over. A turn around. Pull the other person's hair with your left hand. Continue to hit the opponent's back with your right elbow. Knock the opponent to the ground with just one blow. The other person screamed in pain. I knew it was Lu Feng by the sound. Su Oxio was very surprised. Lu Feng is the school's taekwondo coach. At the beginning, I was still under his leadership, Taekwondo Association, but I wanted to be stronger, so I later learned Sanda. I didn't expect that he couldn't defeat me in 2 moves. I don't know if I can really fight, or is he pretending to be cowardly. But just now when I was working hard, I really feel relaxed. It seems the martial arts value that was perfected in the last few years of the last days. I didn't regret because I was reborn. My ability to survive in the end times is actually not bad. It's a pity that we have to take all precautions, guard against people and ghosts. But I didn't guard against Li Wan's green tea. And Lu Feng is this scumbag. Oxio, why are you so harsh? It hurts so much. Lu Feng got up from the ground. Rib pain, back pain, holding hands and touching everywhere. But I don't know where to touch. Yo, it's you, you stupid idiot. Your green tea rolled out of the company. You don't comfort his wounded heart. What do you want to see me for? Su Oxio sits on the sofa with her hands folded, looking coldly at the person in front of him. This is the person I have loved for years. Pretend to the moment of death. Only then did I see his face clearly. I couldn't help but spit into the trash can. Scum. Oxio, listen to my explanation. Things are not what you think. Hearing Su Oxio scolding herself, Lu Feng is not annoyed. Rushing to the sofa, I wanted to hug Sura Oxiao. Sura Oxiao stepped aside. Lu Fan had nothing. Tiny, it's not what you think. It was Li Wan who seduced me first. I was confused for a moment. Please don't ignore me. I've been feeling really bad these past 2 days. Have to say, Lu Feng's sentimental skills are top-notch, while stating Li Wan's crimes. Crying bitterly, Sua Oxiao suddenly felt depressed. Were you blind at first? How could I fall in love with this kind of stuff? Shuti stood up, sneer and stop. I don't want to hear you nagging here. Get out! Lu Fan was stunned. Stop the sensational performance. There are actually tears in my eyes. Hey, Sua Oxiao sneered. Really the same kind as Li Wan. They don't want to be actors. That's such a shame. I really can't let you go. Lu Fan is still making his final struggle. Sua Oxiao raised her fist. I thought she would be scared. Unexpectedly, she closed her eyes. Stand straight. Go ahead and fight me. If fighting me can make you feel better, just beat me to death. Bump! Sua Oxiao clenched her fists. A punch to Lu Fang's left face. The blow knocked his head to one side. The corner of the mouth immediately bleeds. Lu Feng is in pain, covering face small. You really hate me. Sua Oxiao rolled her eyes at him. Get out! Don't go out again. I'll let you die here. Lu Feng had to move slowly. He walked out and knelt down at the door. Tiny, will you forgive me? I'll be kneeling here. Kneel until you pay attention to me. Snap! The door was shut heavily. Lu Fan almost got hit on the nose. 1 minute later, the door opened again. Sua Oxiao holding her cell phone. I took 2 photos of Lu Fan. Then he slammed the door shut again. Lu Fan thought Sua Oxiao was willing to forgive him. See, the door opened, kneeling up straight, light in the eyes. But the moment the door was closed, the light in my eyes is gone. Kneeling at my door like a dog begging for forgiveness. Forget it. I added the message in my spare time. Posted 2 moments. Setting the well-off grade. Visible $*pound sign. $* sign hash %% sign. Cursed a few national curses. Sua Oxiao began to look for the ring in the house. I lost my ring in the bedroom. Now it is lying in the cabinet next to the bed in the bedroom. Sua Oxiao enters the kitchen. I took a knife and gently cut a hole on my index finger. A few drops of blood fell on the ring. A magical scene appeared. Only a dark green ring. Instantly absorbed Sua Oxiao's blood and emitted a strange light. It has time to verify the results. Sua Oxiao put the ring on her hand. I set space with my mind. Really? A huge place immediately appeared before my eyes. How big is it? At least as big as several football fields. Sua Oxiao opens the refrigerator. Got a bottle of milk. Put milk in space. The milk in my hand is gone immediately, and a row of shelves appeared out of nowhere in the space. The bottle of milk that disappeared from my hand, placed neatly on the shelf. It's amazing. Sua Oxiao reached out and touched the refrigerator. I silently said something and went in. The refrigerator at home is instantly in space. It seems that the novel cannot be made. I really have space. That's great. I won't have to worry about stockpiling supplies anymore. No need to worry about it going bad if you store it somewhere. Because time in space is static. What does it look like when anything is put in? What does it look like when you take it out? And the most amazing thing is, Sua Oxiao is worried that someone will covet the ring when she wears it on her hand. Just said, it would be nice if the ring could be hidden in a thought. The ring on my finger disappeared out of thin air. Su Chaoqiu silently said in her heart that the ring appeared. The ring appeared on her slender index finger again. Su Chaoqiu took off the ring. Put it far away from yourself. I silently said come back. The ring is back in her hand. It's amazing. Put all the food, clothing and daily necessities in the house into the space. Sua Oxiao walked out with the ring. I am going back to my new rental house and waiting for the boss to deliver the goods. Lu Fan was still kneeling at the door when Sua Oxiao went out. No hidden ring on hand. Lu Fan stared at the ring on his hand. Greedy light appears in the eyes. Sua Oxiao felt strange about his look. Does he know the secret of the ring? Oxiao, I have a friend who is in the jade business. I saw you there. This solid color ring is worth a lot of money. Sua Oxiao squatted down, looking down at him. How much is 20 million worth? Lu Fan swallowed his saliva. How much do you want to pay me? Let me recommend you. Just give me 1 million. No, 1 million is too little. It would be better to give you 10 million. Really, Lu Fang tried his best to suppress the ecstasy in his heart. A tentative question. The fake Super Oxio rolled her eyes at him, carrying the bag downstairs, but suddenly screamed loudly. My ring fell off. Lu Fang heard. Get up from the ground quickly. Asked anxiously. Where did it fall? I fell through the gap in the stair railing. What to do? That's my grandmother's heirloom. Sua Oxio was almost crying. Da. Running downstairs. Lu Fang saw that his expression did not seem fake. Rushed ahead of him downstairs to find the ring. The two searched for a long time but couldn't find it. Finally, Sua Oxio left in despair and sadness, still in Lufing, like a possessed man. He searched from the first floor to the second floor, from the second floor to the third floor, searched floor by floor. Unit E, 25th floor, Building B2, Thincham District. Sua Oxio just took the rice merchant, 10 kilograms of rice sent, all income space. Looking at the emerald ring on her hand, I remembered that Lu Fang said the ring was worth 20 million. Suddenly, a thought came to my mind, a bold way to make money. Sua Oxio thinks of the end of the world, rich man Shan Shigang, because with a lot of money and jade, useless. When the rainstorm comes, we start exchanging supplies at high prices. After the zombie virus outbreak, because we are all on the same base, Shan Shigang became a leader of the base. Li Wang wanted to please Shan Shigang, deliberately deciding to frame Su Oxio. He almost lost his innocence. Li Wang is nothing. Shan Shigang of the end of the world doesn't call anyone. There is also real estate tycoon Li Yujing. I also love jade, jadeite, calligraphy and paintings. At the end of the world, relying on being a public figure, under the banner of saving humanity, I did a lot of evil things. These two people haven't changed yet, at least on the surface. He's still a person, just in time to be Sua Oxio and sell rings. The big villain of money exchange. Sua Oxio plans to meet these two people tomorrow. There are still 13 days until the heavy rain at the end of the world. It's still in time to get the money and exchange it for supplies. I've been doing things during the day. I haven't had time to eat dinner yet. Sua Oxio felt so hungry. There is no food in the new house. Decided to go downstairs to the night market for a bite to eat. Although she left the pots and pans in the old rental house, I put them all in the space and brought them here. Even the refrigerator was brought over. But he is usually lazy. Eat breakfast outside, lunch in the company cafeteria, dinner takeaway. So there's nothing to eat in the fridge. There is a night market just 2 blocks downstairs. There are a lot of people gathering here for supper at this time. Sua Oxio entered a barbecue restaurant, ordered chicken fillet steak, stir-fried clams, garlic oysters, a full table. Wandering in the end times. After rebirth, I only remember to make money and stock up on supplies. I haven't had time to eat properly yet, so we must have a good meal tonight. Final. Sua Oxio was surprised by many customers and shop owners. Eat well. It smells so good. It's delicious. Look at this. That woman is a good eater. A whole table of food has been eaten, isn't it? I didn't pay attention to how much I ate before. Later I noticed some plates of stir-fried clams, 90 garlic oysters. This is the first time I have seen a woman who can eat so much. This is a big stomach king. The key is that people eat a lot, still in such good shape. So envious. Sua Oxio ignored the comments of people around her. After the last garlic oyster was eaten, he yelled at the boss again. 500 米 of garlic oysters, 500 portions of stir-fried clams, 500 steaks, 500 servings of sweet and sour spare ribs, 500 servings of curry rice. The boss was so shocked that he almost rolled out of the cash register. Kindly advise Miss Su, although you have a big appetite, but eating so much at once, it'll break you down. Who said I'd eat it all at once? Just do as I say. I want to pack it up and take it away. The boss stood still. Sua Oxio knows. No deposit. People think he is a psychopath. I dare not accept the challenge. 5000 人民币 via WeChat. Sua Oxio raised her phone. This is the deposit. Do it, boss. Come quickly according to the customer's request. Sua Oxio sat next to, leisurely playing with the phone and waiting, watching the boss and a dozen employees beaming like a war. Busy in and out, small trucks keep delivering food to the store. Taking the opportunity of waiting, he is budgeting what to buy tomorrow. Rice, flour and water are available. Next, I need to buy seasonings, oils, and various meats. There are also vegetables, fruits, snacks, nuts, paper sanitary napkins, etc. There are so many things to buy all the daily necessities. The remaining money is not enough anyway. 4 小时 hours later, Sua Oxio looked at the time. 1 a.m. After a lot of chaos, the boss's family finally on-time delivery. In the dead of night, Sua Oxio asked the boss to take the employees, deliver the goods to the second building. He said he would call someone down to get it. Don't bother them to set it up. Then wait for someone to leave. Just put everything into the space, without anyone noticing. The next morning, Sua Oxio got up, washed up, went downstairs to eat something. I went to the city's largest antique appraisal center. I want to see how much the ring in my hand is worth. The reason why Lu Fan came to see him yesterday. Don't think he's some kind of infatuated person. He came here just for the ring on his hand. You can tell by his greedy eyes. Treasure appraisal center staff. After seeing the ring Sua Oxio handed over, my mouth opened wide with excitement. The staff themselves are not sure. The director, deputy director and other staff were called in. Finally, everyone agreed. This is a unique emerald ring that only exists in the world, worth at least $1 billion. Damn, you lied to me and said it was only worth 20 million. When I think of Lu Fan's greedy face, Sua Oxio felt disgusted. Yesterday morning, Lu Fan also called me. Let him look in his bag. He said he searched all night but couldn't find the ring. Sua Oxio knows that ring must be worth a lot of money. Maybe it's worth more than 20 million. As expected, coincidentally, the wealthy Shan Shigang happened to come to the treasure appraisal center. Hearing the staff call, he is the boss. Sua Oxio just knew. He is the boss here. Sua Oxio is discussing rings with her employees. Shan Shigang came over. My eyes are straight. Environmental protection for decades. What rare treasures have I not seen? This is the first time I have seen an emerald ring like this. Girl, where did you get this ring? He immediately came over and asked Sua Oxio, Grandma's heirloom ring. Mr. Shan, do you want it? 1.8 billion if you want. No bargaining price. Sua Oxio doesn't talk nonsense. Straight to the point. Get straight to the point. Good Shan Shigang swallowed it, afraid that Sua Oxio would regret it. I have been in the rare treasure market for so many years. This ring must be sold for at least $1 billion. He knew at a glance that the deal was done. Hand over the money. First-hand delivery. There was an extra $1 billion in the cart all of a sudden. Sua Oxio was very happy. Now I have more than enough money to stock up on supplies. Take a taxi to the wholesale market. But unfortunately, the car broke down midway. Sua Oxio got off the car and prepared to make a new one. Suddenly 2 vans stopped behind us. A dozen people rushed out of the car, surrounded him. Yo! He also told him to take the ring back 2 days later. It seems that this is not necessary. Girl, you know the principle that everyone who sees you gets a share, right? A sloppy ruffian headed by walked to Sua Oxio. I want to touch his face. Wow, this face is so tender. People haven't reacted yet. Their leader's arm has been removed by Sua Oxio, screaming in pain on the ground. Everyone's eyes met. Getting in a taxi together. The driver was trembling with fear, hiding in the car and not daring to come out. Mr. Shan, I didn't expect that woman was actually a martial artist. A person with a bruised face, reporting the situation to Shan Shigang. Oh, Shan Shigang, who was sitting on the sofa and drinking tea, frowned. Trainer, she looks like a harmless little girl. Got up and went to the inner room to get the key. Opened the safe. Look at the ring you bought at a high price. But suddenly he exclaimed, why is the ring gone? Shan Shigang's ring is lost here. The Shan family mansion is in chaos. The security guard is checking the surveillance cameras in the monitoring room. The rest of the team conducted a carpet search around the villa. Dongkan district. Sua Oxio waited for a long time at the place where Li Yujian must pass. Just wait for the fish to bite. Several buildings will be built in Dongkan district in Sundays. As a real estate tycoon, Li Yujian is very superstitious. We invite the master to do the building, preparing for the opening ceremony. Before entering the construction site, Sua Oxio stopped him, shouted bossily, would you like to see my family's heirloom ring? Li Yujian was surrounded by a group of people and walked towards the construction site. I didn't want to care about Sua Oxio. just glanced at Su Oxiao. She saw the ring in his hand. Boss Li, my family has a pair of rings. One of them was sold to Mr. Shen Shigang. Another one that can be taken down. Only Boss Li. Li Yuzheng's eyes lit up. How much do you sell your ring for? Not more than 1.5 billion. Mr. Li, I sold that coin for 1.8 billion. Su Oxiao took the money from the two fools. A total of 3.3 billion. On the outskirts of the new city, I rented a 1,000 square meter warehouse for 2 万 yuan. Go to the wholesale market to stock up. The warehouse was rented to conceal the truth. From now on, goods will be called human word. Pull to warehouse. He secretly installed it into the space. This time, stockpiling supplies is no longer as timid as before. So much money in hand. Just buy, and it's okay. Su Chamian called. It is said that 1.5 million was collected. Su Oxiao did not postpone. Let him transfer the money to his card. Chamian, I will give the money to the other party on September East Street. You can come back by plane in advance. Pay the money with me. I'm a little afraid that they will deny it. Then you can take photos and videos to keep evidence. It's not that Su Oxiao wanted to deceive Chen. Yu is Chen Yu. He doesn't believe in the end of the world. Think it's something out of nothing. It's written in novels to fool fools. Su Oxiao also had no choice but to do it. The apocalyptic rainstorm will begin on September 3rd. Su Oxiao asked Su Chamian to come over on September East Street 2 days in advance. The purpose is before the rainstorm, brother and sister can be reunited. New number. The new account is only 10 days old. We need to speed up the purchase of supplies. Buy another 50,000 kilograms of rice, 2 million barrels of bottled mineral water, 20,000 千克 of pork, 20,000 千克 of beef, 20,000 千克 of mutton, 20,000 千克 of chicken, 10,000 千克 of fish. Buy 20,000 caddies of lard, 10,000 barrels of vegetable oil, and 10,000 bottles of soy sauce. There is also vinegar, MSG, chicken powder, salt, oyster sauce, pepper oil, chili sauce, bean paste, black bean sauce, 13 spices. I bought more than 1 million yuan worth of marinade, white sugar, brown sugar, honey sugar, etc. In total, I bought more than 1 million yuan. Various types of noodle dumpling wrappers. Bought more than 1 million. Buy another 1,000 CKS of hot dogs, 1,000 CKS of ham sausage, 10,000 boxes of instant noodles, various frozen foods. Cooked food purchase price 5 million. Purchase these things. It took 6 days. Gather goods from almost all merchants in the wholesale market. I finally got all the things Su Oxiao wanted. For a while, Su Oxiao became a big customer and a celebrity in the wholesale market. Shop owners of all sizes saw him, always with a smile, warm welcome. But this until the end of the world. Su Oxiao was exhausted after shopping at noon. I was about to lie down on the bed and rest for a while. The phone is ringing. It's the police calling. Something to be expected. Su Oxiao, right? Please come to our police station. There is something I need to know from you. Even though I'm sleepy, Su Oxiao quickly went to the police station and cooperated with the police officer in taking a statement. Maybe someone called the police and reported a lost ring. Suspect he stole the ring. Suspected of fraud. Su Oxiao, right? Yes. How you sold the ring recently? Sold a few. I sold 2 of them. They were my grandmother's heirlooms. One was sold to the wealthy businessman Shen Shigang. The other was sold to Li Yuzheng. Both merchants lost their rings. You know, not sure. Police comrade. We pay for goods at the same time. Sold the ring to them. They don't take good care of their own things. It has nothing to do with me. Police comrade, I don't believe you can adjust the monitoring. I don't have that patience. With heavy bodyguards, ran to their 2 homes and stole the rings. Okay. There are some follow-up areas where your cooperation is needed. We will notify you again. I thought this was the end. Going home to sleep is impossible. Then go out and continue shopping. Who knew that he had just left the police station? I was surrounded by a group of black-faced men. Su Oxiao sneered. QA, how can a robbery happen in broad daylight? The big man in the front row stepped aside. Shen Shigang came out fiercely. I said, Miss Su, the ring is lost. Is this a trick you played? Su Oxiao pretended not to understand. What trick? I heard you sold it to Li Yuzheng a few days ago. A ring from Mr. Li is exactly the same as the one they sold me. How do you explain? Shen Shigang said sympathetically. Yes, it's sold. What's the explanation for this? Just now at the police station, I told the police, my grandma gave me a pair of rings. I'll sell one to you, Boss Shan. Sell one to Mr. Lee. What's the problem? There are 2 rings. Yes, 2. Boss Shan, you lost your ring. I deeply sympathize, but you can't doubt me. Your house has a dense wall, bodyguards, surveillance is everywhere. I'm not a fairy. Can I steal from your house if I can turn invisible? You're trying to use your numbers to bully the minority, right? Sua Oxio was furious. He knocked one down with one move. A dozen men against one woman. The fight was in full swing. Shan Shigang stared coldly. Sua Oxi handled the situation with ease. I think this little girl is really good. Shan Shigang, you are so inhuman. I can take care of my own things, but you come to bully me. A weak woman. Do you want face? Sua Oxia throws over the shoulder, knocked the big guy behind him to the ground, swearing loudly at Shan Shigang. Miss Su, thank you for the award. Brothers, we just want to learn martial arts from you. Shan Shigang stood outside holding hands, like a passerby watching the excitement. This time he said thugs. All of them are Taekwondo black belt T's degree or above. Although Sua Oxio did not find it difficult to cope with it, but it's a waste of time. Thinking of a quick victory, suddenly I saw a person walking slowly. The whole body carries an extremely oppressive momentum. Sua Oxio suddenly had an idea. He dodged left and right to avoid the Zag's attacks, screaming towards Gu Tinken. Lin Siyi saved me. He was a very capable fighter just now, suddenly pretending to be a chicken. This whole thing made Shan Shigang confused, but he didn't have time to think. Suddenly a big hand reached out from behind, quickly locked his throat. Pain and a choking sensation in the throat. He was so scared that he looked back instinctively. I saw a tall and burly stranger. I squeezed out a sound from my throat. Spammy, Lin Siyi, a knee. Shan Shigang knelt down heavily. Hu Jin's suffocation is gone. Kneeling on the ground, he took 2 breaths. A pair of big feet stepped on my back again. Almost stepped on him. Heavy hitters came to help. He doesn't move. I can remove their arms with just my hands. Brothers, spare my life. We have no grudges or hatred. Unini Shan Shigang straightened it out in one breath. Only then did I have time to beg for mercy. Boss Shan wants to ask how Gu beat you, right? It's okay to tell you. I hate man hating women the most in my life. I'll use the majority to bully the minority. Is this reason enough? Enough. Shan Shigang was trembling like a stray dog. The Zags were beaten and lay on the ground in all directions. There were also a few standing and posing but didn't dare to come forward. Sua Oxio took the opportunity to grab the arm of a Zag. I begged Boss Shen softly, please let me go. You lost the ring yourself. How can you blame me? It has nothing to do with me. The Zags shook their heads vigorously, want to shake off Sua Oxia's arm. Unfortunately, Sua Oxia's arm didn't move at all. I had to let Sua Oxio pull me. From Lin Sai's perspective, it seems that Sua Oxio was suppressed by the Zags. Shan Shigang was so scared that he shouted loudly, why don't you let go of Miss Su? The boss is not. It's not me, it's him. The Zag was about to explain. Sua Oxio quickly put her arm aside, pretend to take great effort to get out of the air. Almost fell to the ground. Lin Si snorted coldly. The cold has shown no emotion. Lift your feet off Shan Shigang's back. Lin Si glanced at everyone coldly. In a light tone, he said, why don't you get out of here? Everyone felt as if they had been granted amnesty. He quickly ran away, rolling and crawling. Shan Shigang ran away. Lin Si turned back, threatened him. Say it in a cold voice. How do you know my name? Sua Oxio felt a little uncomfortable when he looked at her. After all, this man is tall and strong and cold facial features, bronze skin. The charm of male hormones is everywhere. No woman cannot be moved. Lin Si is the captain of the Chinese Marine Corps. After retiring from the military, he has been serving as the president's bodyguard. I came to this city today for an important matter. Coming out of the police station right after Su Roxiao. Since retiring, Lin Si has always used the pseudonym Lily. In addition to the members of the Marine Corps, people close to the president, no one knows his real name. But just now, Sua Oxio called out his name Lin Si. Why Su Roxiao? Do you know his name? Because it is the 5th year of the end of the world. Suan Oxiao and the others hid in various places and finally reached the main base. Saw the leader of the base. It is this Lin Siye. In the end times, no one does not know Lin Sai's name. That is a godlike existence. Unfortunately, because of Li Wan's lost little white lotus, they had no chance to contact Lin Siye. I am Lin Siye. Do you believe I saw you in my dream? Suan Oxiao knew that it was impossible to talk about inspiration in front of her, but I couldn't find a good reason to tell her. Why do you know her name? I can only see that it was a dream. Miss Su, do you think I look like Shan Shigang? So easy to fool? Suan Oxiao walked over deliberately, very close to Lin Siye, tiptoed to his ear. Lin Siye whispered, I not only know your name, I also know you were a former captain of the Marine Corps. Now he is President Hu's bodyguard. I know the future better. I can survive with you. Oh, Miss Su is really good at joking. Lin Siye sneered, straight away. Why don't you leave me your phone number? How can I find you? Suan Oxiao shouted at Lin Sai's back. However, Lin Siye had already got into the taxi. The car drove away. Suan Oxiao was not angry either. People like Lin Siye, how can I get close to it easily? But with this incident as a prelude, I believe I will see you later, at least more familiar than others. Although, in the future, Lin Siye can indeed dominate the fate of others, but as long as you stock up on supplies, Lin Siye may not need it. Okay, keep stockpiling supplies. Rice, noodles and meat are available. Suan Oxiao bought a lot of drinks again, like Coke, Sprite, Kinley, soda, rock sugars, no palm milk, tea, peanut milk, real fruit, etc. Bought 10,000 pieces, various braised meats, braised pig ears, braised tongue, braised duck intestines, duck gizzards, etc. Braised chicken feet and braised pig's feet, 10,000 servings. In addition to food, still useful, because Suan Oxiao uses more paper towels, so he bought 50,000 PCKS of tissue paper, 50,000 PCKS of toilet paper, 50,000 PCKS of large wet wipes, 50,000 PCKS of sanitary napkins. There are also plastic bags of various sizes. I also bought 1,000 face towels, 10,000 boxes of toothpaste, 1,000 toothbrushes, 10,000 bottles of dishwashing liquid, 10,000 bottles of shampoo and shower gel. All items were moved to a warehouse outside the new city area. At night, Suan Oxiao secretly put the things into the space. When I bought these things, point to any object and it will be in units of 10,000. The owner of Changshi Wholesale Market. At first I thought he was here to cause trouble, a psychopath. Later I found out that he was a big customer. I used to buy it at China on wholesale market. In order not to attract attention, he deliberately changed places to buy things. Lying in bed at night, I heard the rain falling outside the window. Suan Oxiao knows that the end of the world has entered the countdown. It rained all night. It finally stopped at dawn. It was the same in my previous life. 7 days before the end of the world, it started to rain intermittently. It went down and stopped again. Stop and go down. People thought it was just normal weather conditions, didn't care. However, 7 days later, heavy rain is coming. The rainstorm is out of control. Lasted for many days. When people realize the seriousness of the situation, it's too late. Get up at dawn. Suan Oxiao took a portion of curry rice in the space, hid it in the microwave. Then he started to act again. 7 days until the end of the world. Today Suan Oxiao went to the wholesale market again. Large purchase of pots, pans, and other kitchen utensils. Bought more than 1 million yuan worth of porridge. It treasure porridge with preserved dead and lean meat. Steamed buns, steamed bread, glutinous rice, gilling rice noodles, snail noodles, fried rice noodles, silk dough, chunking hot pot, braised pork, rice wine, etc. Hoarded more than 10 million yuan. Go to all the burger joints in the city. What KFC McDonald's Wallace packed 1 servings of various burgers and fries. More than 30 million yuan of various vegetables and fruits. What watermelon, apple, mango, pear, kiwi, cantaloupe, lychee, peach, etc. Everything. Bought 1,000 microwave ovens. I also bought a lot of juicers and other things. 2,000 silent generators purchased. Bought 20 RVS. Bought ordinary mountain bikes. 5 cars. Although the bedroom may not be used, but it is better to be prepared. Clothes of all styles and seasons, underwear, shoes and socks worth more than 20 million yuan, especially down jackets. I bought Boston thick down jackets. I bought more than 2000 down jackets alone. I bought over 20 million worth of skincare products. Anyway, there is a lot of money. When motion doesn't go out, you can also dress yourself up beautifully. Just go out. Most women are original sin. After the wholesale market trade, so Oxio went to various drugstores again. The doctor is right at the door. Take all the antibiotics and anti-inflammatory drugs in your store. Cold medicine, trauma medicine, antipyretic medicine, contraceptive pills, alcohol gloves. Pack it all for me. Doctor's sister, do you know what you are talking about? Pack all of this. It will cost at least 10 million. Are you kidding me? Sua Oxio took out her cell phone. I scanned the payment code at the pharmacy for 20 yuan. This is the deposit. Do you still think I'm kidding now? At night, merchants of all sizes, they are all delivering things to Sua Oxia's warehouse in Xincheng district. It's a big truck. Delivery by delivery. New number, new number. Countdown to new account 6 days. Sua Oxio contacted a man who pursued her in the past. Shilasi is a gangster. There are several entertainment clubs open. Sua Oxio felt that she was not the same kind of person as him. Rejected him. Suddenly received a call from Sua Oxio. Shilasi was particularly excited. Oxio, you finally called me. Tell me, what happened? Haha, you know me too well. Sua Oxio smiled brightly. Although Shilasi, who is mixed up in the society, is not of the same kind as himself, but loyalty is real. But the end will come soon. I will also become a person on the road. I have been chasing you for 3 years, although it didn't succeed. But your joys and sorrows, every frown and smile, I am the most familiar. I want you to help me get some arms. The more the better. Sua Oxio didn't hide it either. Tell him directly what to do. Jan fire. What are you doing? Shilasi didn't dare to believe it. A girl who is usually well behaved, now he's doing that. Who do you want to take revenge on when you are provoked? Although many people do not understand, Shilasi still agreed to help get things. Supplies are available. Next we need to reinforce the house. 3 houses on the 25th floor of building BR. Next, be yourself. Residence in the end times, at least for a long time, because there is space. In fact, it is enough to live in one house. When I rented those 2 houses, because there is no space for stockpiling, Sua Oxio contacted the steel structure merchant. Let him use the strongest channel steel, weld a large iron wall at the entrance of a unit. I was only planning to weld the channel steel on the outside of one house. Think about it for more security. It was welded outside the 3 houses. Make a big iron gate every 1 meter until the door of the house. There are though doors in total. The door of the unit where you will live, replaced with the strongest anti-theft door. Even the bedroom door was replaced with a security door. This way you can sleep more peacefully at night. When the end of the world comes, it started with heavy rain, then the comet hit the earth, then the zombies, later, drought, insect disasters, acid rain, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, extreme cold, etc. The rental house here has been reinforced. Sua Oxio is preparing to recruit workers, digging a hole in the suburbs far from the top of the mountain. The purpose of digging a hole is to wait until the rainstorm is over, hiding in a cave to survive. Originally he wanted to build the house directly, but at the end of the world, humanity is ugly. Plus after the heavy rain, the base will be built on the top of the mountain here. If your house is discovered, it is inevitable that disaster will come to you. To be honest, Sua Oxio didn't really want to go to the base, because there are many people in the base. People's hearts are complicated, so it's better to build a cave. Can't avoid people. You can also avoid zombies. Workers recruited by Sua Oxio, all of them are outsiders who were hired online with high salaries. Give them the drawings drawn by the designer. Dozens of people worked overnight. Live an oxygen channel, rain and insect-proof facilities. The cave is more than 1 square meters wide. Ask the master to repair the load-bearing wall. Pave the wall tiles. Noise-absorbing facilities in floor tiles. All are equipped according to the external house structure. What about bedroom, kitchen, sanitary napkins. There are supervisors to supervise the construction of the site. When I got down from the house, coaxial suddenly thought of, although I bought a generator, but you still need to connect wires or something to use it. It's better to take advantage of it now while there is still time. Go buy some lighting equipment. So coaxial went to the wholesale market again. Wholesale flashlights 50万 pieces. The task for merchants is, if all these 50万 flashlights were fully charged, pay them an additional 30万 yuan. So, the merchants pulled thousands of wires of various sizes, start charging the flashlight. Charging, at the end of the world, need to charge lighting equipment. How about a single flashlight? I have to buy some power banks. So coaxial purchased another alien power banks, run all over the city, and order online. Only after all the collection, when I think of the end of the world, the tower is out of power, no signal at the signal station. It's boring to stay at home every day. Coaxial in dozens of businesses bought 1526克 tablets, let merchants charge the battery, download various songs, movies and novels in it. Dozens of merchants download songs, movies and novels. Of course there will be repetitions, but the downloaders are different. It is quite comprehensive. He bought several hundred USB flash drives himself. It also allows people to download various TV series and movies in it. Ebooks ignore survival on materials. He is not the strongest. It's quite complete, right? To avoid boredom later. He also connected to other rental houses, connected together. Various fitness equipment is installed inside. There's even a pool table, a ping pong table, so that the boring days ahead, he and his brother have something to do. Tired after a day, when she was sleeping, Shilasi called me. He said he got what he wanted. I chose to come here at night. Shilasi is indeed a thoughtful person. Coaxial went downstairs and entered the underground garage. Far away, I saw Shilasi's off-road vehicle driving in, stopped mysteriously in a dark corner. Avoid places under surveillance. Coaxial, the weapons you want are all in the back row. How to thank me? How about being my girlfriend? Shilasi saw coaxial coming over. Standard white skin, beautiful face and long legs. She smiled and put her hand on his shoulder. Coaxial gently gave way. Avoid his dirty hands. Stop talking nonsense and let me see the weapon. Coaxial opened the car door. There were several large sacks of stuff in the car. Use the pocket knife you carry with you to tear the sack. Make a cut, pull it open and take a look. Coaxial almost fainted from anger. I saw that the sack was full of toy guns. I cut open several other bags with a toy knife. The situation is the same. Coaxial is angry with Shilasi. You think I'm kidding you, don't you? No kidding. Then tell me, what do I need weapons for? Shilasi said with a wicked smile. I won't tell you. I can do it myself. Coaxial was so angry that she turned around and left. Shilasi quickly stopped him. My aunt's temper is more stubborn than a cow. Let's go with my brother. In the forest outside. Where are all the things you want? I'm talking about you. How dare I bring anything into town? I'm not stupid. Haha, I know you're kidding me. I'm teasing you too. Coaxial got into Shilasi's car. The two of them left the city at night, heading to the suburban forest. I went around in circles and took several detours. Finally arrived. What came into view was a rusty white light truck. Looks weird in the night. Coaxial followed Shilasi under the dilapidated light truck. It's full of gas, small, heavy. Coaxial's beautiful eyes were about to burst out. A blazing fire of excitement. At the end of the world, use these things. He is very familiar with it. How about the four of us? Are we reliable? People in the underworld call Shilasi the Fool, but he is actually the big brother. Reliable. Too reliable. You go back first. I called someone to come over in the middle of the night. Don't worry. I'll find a way to hide it. I won't hold you back. Shilasi is worried. I have to wait with Coaxial for the people who come to pick up the goods. Coaxial actually didn't want to see him go away. Quickly put all weapons into the space. At the end of the world, to save your life, weapons are very important when going down the mountain. Because Shilasi's SUV had already driven away, Coaxial took out her own off-road vehicle from the space, drove back to Dongkan district. When no one is paying attention, took the car back, then beat him home. Back home, it's already past 10 a.m. Suaoxio is really too tired. Just wash up, fall into bed and fall asleep. The next day after 8 o'clock, the alarm is ringing. Suaoxio wakes up, habitually browsing the phone, browse the moments, check out the special training news. Suddenly, a message like this appeared on my phone. Weather forecast display. Heavy rain is expected in the coming week. Citizens, please take precautions. Suaoxio put her phone beside the bed, got up and washed up. Same as in the previous life, experts have predicted heavy rains expected in the next week. But I didn't expect the rain to last for several months. Therefore, although citizens are reminded to take precautions, but people don't care too much. Maybe the experts themselves didn't take it too seriously. Does it rain? It rains all year round. What's so rare? If you want to go out, just take an umbrella. Of course, there are also customers who plan ahead. I stock up on food before the rainstorm, but it's only enough for a few days. Those who don't stock up, in the end, the supermarket was sold out, and I didn't get much. I can only wait for official rescue at home with hunger. Suaoxio finished washing up. Go back to the bedroom and take off your pajamas. Change into a set, clean and tidy. Sportswear. I took a portion of preserved egg and lean meat porridge and braised chicken feet from the space. After heating in microwave, eat quickly. Breakfast out. Today is another day to stock up on supplies. Suaoxio went to the wholesale market to buy pesticides first. When the end of the world is replaced, without pesticides, it would be fatal. I already stocked up on some insecticide. Today I stocked up again. 1,000,000 bottles of pesticide. 10 用 on a bottle. Suaoxio spent 10,000,000. So many pesticides. It takes more than a dozen merchants in the wholesale market to make up the quantity. Next is the solar panel. Solar lights, battery, fan candles, moss and warm baby. The weather started to rain again. Because I didn't bring an umbrella, Suaoxio almost got wet. This reminded him to stock up on umbrellas. Sitting in a store waiting for the rain to stop, Suaoxio turned around and left. The umbrella merchant ordered 1,000 umbrellas at once. At the end of the world, unpredictable weather. Stock up on umbrellas. There's always a time when they can be used. In addition to umbrellas, also need to stock up on coal and gas tanks. Essential items for keeping warm in the end times. There is no coal in the city. Suaoxio contacted a coal merchant in the nearby suburbs, sent 1,000,000 kilograms. Suaoxio lived in the countryside since she was a child. Until one winter, a family needs to burn about 2,000 kilograms of coal. 1,000,000 caddies of horse. That's twice the amount. But stock up more. Be prepared. Next is the gas tank. Suaoxio bought 1,000 gas stoves, prevent it from breaking down when ignored. No way to resupply, so I'll prepare more of everything. Gas tank, bought 10,000 cans. This way, even if there is no electricity at the end of the world, all the electricity you prepared is used up. Gas tanks can also be used for a long time. Next steps, Suaoxio contacted the merchant from whom she had purchased medical supplies, purchased 10,000 oxygen cylinders. When to use oxygen cylinders? I guess it will be useful when hiding in a cave in the suburbs. Anyway, it's just spent. More than 1 billion. There are more than 1 billion. You can continue to buy. Buy the things first. It's already afternoon. My stomach is growling with hunger. Passing by a snail noodle restaurant. Suaoxio's feet are really not selling well. Sit down at the dining table. Boss, give me 2 servings of snail rice noodle. Okay. The boss is a middle-aged man in his 50s. Very enthusiastic attitude. Suaoxio eats snail rice noodle while watching videos. Suddenly I saw a message saying that it was raining heavily in the beautiful country. The video is captioned, "The heavy rain has lasted for 4 days. 1 dead and she injured. Many more missing. Please stay on the high floor. Don't go out unless necessary." There are hundreds of comments below saying that the United States is bullying people everywhere. Haha, you deserve to be drowned. This rainstorm is terrible, flooding low-lying areas of the city in 2 days. Fortunately, I live in China. Long live the motherland. I heard that Asia has also started to experience heavy rains. Many slums and shanties were flooded. Suaoxio reads down one by one. can't help but be surprised. Although the rain in China is intermittent, but not too big, I didn't expect other countries. It has been raining heavily for several days. Inaction leads to more nightmares. We have to call Chanyan back first. Be sure to call Chanyan at night. Ask him to buy a plane ticket back tomorrow. The sooner the better. I have almost stockpiled all the things. I'll go to the wholesale market to take a look. What else should I stock up on? Boss, how much is 2 bowls of snail noodles? 2 bowls of noodles. So Oxio felt that all her strength was back. Snail rice noodle is famous. It smells bad but tastes delicious. The little girl's 2 bowls of noodles cost 20 yuan. Are there discounts for large quantities? If you can get a discount, cook 9,000 bowls and send them to the outskirts of Xinchen district. You can do it in 2 or 3 days. Because I buy things in bulk. Often questioned, so Oxio felt that she was serious about what she said. But the boss obviously didn't believe it. 90 million little girls. You're such a joke. You can eat so many. Boss, just tell me how much discount you have. I'll pay the deposit right away. My family runs a factory. There are several thousand employees. 90 million is not much. So Oxio is used to lying now. The face will never turn red. Although I have purchased snail noodles before. But that's the dry stuff in the barrel. It needs to be boiled in water before it can be eaten. Order cooked later. Just take it out of the space. Just heat it up. Convenient and fast. If you really want so much, it costs you by yuan per night. The boss still doesn't believe it. But you are kidding, right? 3万 yuan received via WeChat. So Oxio holds up the payment receipt. Boss, this 3万 yuan is a deposit. Delivered before the afternoon after tomorrow. This address. The boss is like a dream. Until Suwei Oxio walked away with the order. Just reacted. Call his wife. Wife, come to the store. Big business, big business. It rained in the morning. The sun is out again. So Oxio went to the wholesale market, wandering around aimlessly, while ignoring nearly a year of drought. I bought drinking water, but there is no water for washing face, feet, clothes, etc. You can't use bottled mineral water to wash clothes. What a waste. So Oxio thought about it. Merchants selling steel structures ordered even large water tanks at once. Each tank can hold about 10 tons of water. Steel structure merchants said frankly, although we can't make even steel pipes in 7 days, but we can cooperate with other merchants. We will gather enough together and send it to you. So Oxio paid a deposit of 50 万. Go buy something else. Passing by a wholesale ice cream store. Order 20 万 ice cream bars. All flavors available. What is pet food? Corn cup chewy pudding. Everything. Bought a lot of crop seeds, corn and rice, French beans, soybeans, potatoes, sorghum, Chinese cabbage, sesame, broccoli, carrot, etc. Although, I don't know if buying these things is useful, but I thought, in case it might be useful in the future. But the same, more than 5000 CKS. The boss's good shop was cleared out in an instant. The 4 shelves are suddenly empty. People who don't know would think the boss has packed up and left. I'm not doing this anymore. I bought a lot of books in the bookstore. What is the Doomsday Survival Guide? Dealing with natural disasters, 70万 degeneration and the like. There are many more novels. In an instant, 1/5 of the books in the bookstore were taken away. But he only picked the ones he was interested in. Don't do anything else if you are not interested, because I won't watch it even if I want it. Strolled around, bought a lot of things. Before I know it, it was dark. It's raining again. An increasing trend. Saw Oxio on the deserted road. Take an SUV out of space and drive it home. Back home, Juju is watching TV. You are not wrong. Saw Oxio's dog's name is Jiutiao, because he is big, a bit ugly. Saw Oxio felt that taking him with her when she went out to stock up might scare others. So I arranged for him to eat dog food at home every day. Watch TV. At this moment he is watching TV with great interest. Tom and Jerry. When I see something funny, I still smile. You Jiutiao saw me coming home without even saying hello. Implies so Oxio changed into home clothes, lying on the sofa, watching TV with Cujo, watching TV while watching videos. Whoa, 9小时 huge dog has turned sideways. A cry, just a greeting. So Oxio is too lazy to be with her TV addicted dog. General knowledge, called Chen Yan, lying in bed and sleeping soundly. New number. The next morning, Sua Oxio got up very early. He won't stock up for the time being. He wants to sort it out first. What else do you like at the moment? I'll go out and buy some later. PM. Someone rang the doorbell. Sua Oxio opened it and saw Su Changmin is here, back from the end of the world. This is the first time Sua Oxio meets Su Changmin. Losing him at the end of the world is heartbreaking. Now I finally see. And he stood in front of me. Sua Oxio's chairs are like pearls that have broken off a string. I can't stop it. Silly boy, I miss you so much. Sua Oxio opened the door. I hugged Su Changmin and cried loudly. Su Changmin was so scared that he quickly pushed him away. I asked my sister seriously, did they hurt you? Sua Oxio keeps crying. It took me a long time to stop crying. Su Changmin was almost crying because of him. I kept holding his head and asking him if he was bullied. Didn't bully me. Sister, I just miss you. Sister, when did you become so hypocritical? Su Changmin doesn't know about the end of the world. I just thought Sua Oxio was being hypocritical. Sua Oxio didn't care what he said. After venting my thoughts, just wiped away the tears, prepared to bring Su Changmin into the house. Suddenly I found someone following him. About Indian bunny eaters, tall, black and fat. Looks very solid and honest. Sister, let me introduce you. This is my best friend Aoyao. Don't look at him because he is ugly. He is the coach of our school's martial arts association. First place in the provinces use mass sanda. It's amazing. Su Shangyun deliberately teased Aoyao. Aoyao is not angry. Smile at Su Oxio, showing a mouthful of white teeth. Sister, it's nice to hear Chen you say that Aoyao. Su Oxio glared at him, called him a fool. What are you talking about? What do you mean by don't look at him because he is ugly? I think Aoyao is not ugly at all. You are ugly. Su Chanju covered his mouth and left. Aoyao said seriously, sister, don't be angry. We are used to joking. Invite the two to come in. Sua Oxio went into the kitchen to prepare lunch. Sweet and sour spare ribs, curry rice braised pork trotter, tomato and cabbage soup. These are all taken out of the space in advance. Deliberately put it in the refrigerator to hide it from others. Just steam it in the microwave. You can eat it now. As soon as Su Changmin entered the door, he hugged guilty fell from the floor to the sofa. Long time no see. Miss you so much. Daoist priest Aoyao enters the door. Hurry to the kitchen to help Sua Oxio prepare lunch. Sua Oxio couldn't help but praise Aoyao for being so well behaved. I wish my Changyu was as obedient as you. This was said in the living room. Su Changju, who was playing with Jiu, heard. I'm not convinced. He is a good boy. He is a big-tailed wolf. Have you ever seen him fight? Aoyao responded fiercely to Changyu. You didn't even tell me you have such a beautiful sister. I'll beat you up first. Don't set your sights on my sister. My sister doesn't like black people. Aoyao secretly looked up and glanced at Su Oxio, whispered, sister, you really don't like people with dark skin. Su Oxio almost laughed. Bad air volume. Don't listen to his nonsense. Men who are too white look sick. Black spot hairs. Su Oxio hit up the dishes. The three of them had dinner together. Su Changmin and Aoyao were busy catching a flight in the morning. I didn't have time to eat breakfast. This is gonna be really hungry. Devour. Add a bowl later. Add another bowl later. After dinner, two older boys cleaned the table and washed the dishes. Su Oxio continued to think about what to do next. Let's go, sister. Take us to see those people. Su Changmin put the last bowl into the disinfection cabinet. Said to Su Oxio. Aoyao also said as when washing chopsticks. Sister, let's go together. See if they dare to bully you. Su Oxio was very moved by their words. Changyu Xiaoyao, come here. I have something to tell you. Two big boys behaved well. Sit on the stool in front of Su Oxio. Su Oxio calmed down, talking about Changyu Xiaoyao. If I tell you, I didn't gamble, do you believe it? Aoyao didn't speak. This is his first. Once I met Su Oxio, I just think he is very beautiful, but I don't know him. Su Changju looked surprised. You will be scammed. Let's talk about gambling. Tell me honestly, what happened to you? Changmin and Su Oxio know. Changmin may not believe it, but it's urgent. He had to see. The end of the world is coming. The end of the world. Aoyao was the first to react, asked with a confused look. What is the end of the world? Su Changyu knew what he meant, but I don't believe. Reached out and touched his forehead. It's not hot, sister. Are you too addicted to novels? There is no end of the world. Sua Oxio rolled her eyes at Su Changyu. Continue to the end of the world. It means the end of the world is coming. Changyu, don't question my sister. There will be a heavy rain in 4 days. Heavy rain continued for several days. Our entire city below the Archer and the floor has fallen. Sister, how do you know about indifference? Aoyo asked again. Su Changyu didn't say anything. He wondered if his sister was being bullied, stimulated. Sua Oxio wants to say that she is reborn, but rebirth is too important. Don't tell anyone. Even Changyu can't do it. Changyu is simple-minded. I'm afraid he'll accidentally tell others. I might be arrested and studied. I don't even know how I died. So reborn. These two things about space must not be told to anyone. Let Changyu not let alone get money. It was because I had no money at the time. Now that money can be used for civilian purposes. Stock up on supplies at home. This way you will have something to say when you use it later. I have the ability to predict, able to predict some things. The reason Sua Oxio gave was not a good one. But besides saying this, they won't believe anything else. Should I tell them that I dreamed about it? Dreams are illusory. Who would believe it? Or maybe an old god told me. But where is the god? They don't believe in predictability. Changyu and Zhao Yao, look at me. I look at you. There was deep surprise in each other's eyes. It happened that on the night of August sightings in the previous life, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake occurred in each city, thousands of miles away. The earthquake was not very big, but it still collapsed several buildings in the northern district of each city. More than 20 people were killed or injured. 1 p.m. tonight, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake will occur in the northern part of the city. You guys wait, you will know if what I said is right. Sua Oxio has always been concerned about news about natural disasters. The earthquake in the previous life became a hot topic. He remembers it clearly. I'm going out to stock up now. Stock up on food at home before the end of the world. You two come with me. Sua Oxio picked up the bag, went out with 2 sunny and handsome boys. Usually, Jiujia is at home looking after the house. I won't stay home today no matter what. Must go out together. Sua Oxio also followed him. To such a lovely huh? I've been locked up at home for so many days. Don't let him go out to have fun anymore. I guess it'll drive him crazy. Sua Oxio came to the wholesale market again. I took them and stocked up a lot of rice, flour and oil, condiments, drinks, fruits, paper towels, wet wipes, etc. The total amount is at least 13 million yuan. I spent more than 1 million to buy bottled mineral water, refrigerator, air conditioner, warmer power bank, down jacket and cotton pants, various cooked food, instant noodles, dumplings, etc. In fact, he has hoarded all these things. Stock up a little more in front of 2 people. You can check it out later. Those things in the space will not arouse suspicion. When passing by a maternity and baby store, Sua Oxio unexpectedly walked in. The salesperson saw someone entering the store. Hurry and warmly welcome. What does this mother need? She should be treated as a new mother. He was about to open his mouth to explain. Around, the 2 older boys were already laughing so hard that they were bent over. My sister is not married yet. How did you become a mother? The shopping guide apologized. Sorry. I thought you were here to buy something for your child. Because the ones who come into our maternity and baby store, most of them are young mothers. It's okay. After the shopping guide said that, Sua Oxio really wants to stock up on maternal and child supplies. Although I can't use it now. But I don't know how many years the end of the world will last. In case you meet the enemy in the future, maybe she'll get married and have kids. Who said there can be no love in the end times? Can't have a family. Well, now that everyone is here, then take all the maternal and infant products in your store. Please pack everything up and send it to the new city area. Sua Oxio doesn't know what maternal and child products to buy. Just buy them all. Ma'am, are you sure you're not kidding? All maternity and baby products in our store. The package costs more than 1 million. The salesperson thought he had heard wrongly. No kidding. Package it all. Send me to the new city at night. Yes. This is 20 in cash. Sua Oxio raised her phone to the shopping guide. The shopping guide was immediately shocked. The whole store is busy now. Sister, You really bought it? You don't have it, do you? Su Changming asked stupidly, thinking, is my sister going to marry Lu Fan? Married with a baby? Aoyao doesn't know the inside story. I didn't say anything and didn't get any answer from Su Roxiao. Su Changming continued to ask, whose child is it? The bride from Lu Fing. Why so much nonsense? Lu Fan broke up early. Sister, I bought these things. Wait for the opportunity in the future. What is this called? This is called preparing for a rainy day. Do you understand? Su Roxiao left the maternity and baby store in a chic manner. Keep going. Su Changming and Aoyao followed closely behind. Nan jumped around them. Sister, when did you break up with Lu Fan? You two have such a good relationship. How did we break up? Su Changming doesn't believe it. He broke up with Lu Fan. In his eyes, Lu Fan is sunny and handsome, gentle and elegant. She is very kind to her sister. Didn't break up directly, but I won't care about him anymore. He and my best friend Li Wang are together. What is Ru Taofu? See if I don't kill him. Su Changming was furious. He took out his phone and started dialing Lu Fan's number. Su Roxiao wanted to stop it, but it was too late. How dare you betray your sister? Call him out and give him a good lesson. Although Aoyao didn't know the whole story, but I understand the point. Su Roxiao was cheated on. Hey brother Fan, I'm back. Just downstairs from you. The two brothers haven't seen each other for a long time. Come out for a drink. Su Changming is tricking Lu Fan out. Su Changming hung up the phone. I took Su Roxiao and Aoyao to take a taxi to the downstairs of Lu Fing's house. Lu Fan and Li Wang are having trouble, but Su Roxiao did not break up with him. So Su Changming called him. He doesn't have a room to blow up. I came downstairs right away. Why did Aoyao lean over to take a look? Also exclaimed, there was a real earthquake. Sister, you are right. There was a real earthquake. Su Roxiao took Changming's phone. The above is the news report. Tonight at 11 o'clock, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake occurred in the North District. Su Roxiao shook her head and sighed. 2 hours ago, he called the H City Police Department. Tell them tonight at 11 o'clock, there will be an earthquake in the north. Let the police station do a good job of mobilizing personnel. But no one believed him. Sister, I believe what you said. Su Changming came over, holding Su Roxiao's hand. A sad face. Is the world really ending? Yes, Changming. So my sister tried to call you back. Because the end is coming soon. You can only have food and drink if you follow your sister. I see. Sister, tell me about doomsday. How did you predict? Aoyao also came over to sit. Listen carefully to Su Roxiao's speech. 3 days later, severe rainstorms are expected to hit various parts of the country. The heavy rain soon flooded cities and villages. Countless casualties. Then an unknown comet hit the earth. Toxic smog is everywhere. Many people died due to ulcers all over their bodies caused by exposure to smog. The dead become zombies again, attacking people everywhere. Comet hissers. Su Changming tilted his head and looked at Su Roxiao seriously. Theirs is so big. Which country did the comet hit? Aoyao also sat up straight. Don't miss any word from Su Roxiao's mouth. China giant word. China, or China. Zhu Shixiao stood up all of a sudden. Abnormal emotional excitement. Sister, are you sure it's Jushi? Yeah. What's the matter? Aoyao Su Roxiao doesn't understand. Why is Aoyao reacting so strongly? No, I have to go home right away. Aoyao rushed outside while talking. Su Changming also rushed out the door with him. Su Roxiao chased to the door, puzzled. I asked late at night, what are you two running for? Aoyao explained while pressing the elevator button. Sister, I'm going to pick up my mother. Pick up your mother. Su Roxiao doesn't quite understand. Can we go tomorrow morning? It's the middle of the night now. Aoyao looked anxious. I have to go now. It's too late. I'm afraid it's too late. Su Roxiao's persuasion was fruitless. I had to agree. Okay then, come back soon. Su Changming also said, sister, I'll go with Aoyao. His mother's legs are not very flexible. I'll go with him so I can take care of him. Good road. Be safe. Happy. Can you bring your mother to my place? Chase to the elevator door. Su Changming and Aoyao entered the elevator together. Although Su Roxiao is reluctant to leave Su Changming, but he understood the feelings between Su Changming and Aoyao. Aoyao heard Su Changming say, my sister is in trouble. Without saying a word, he came with Su Changming to help. even if I know what I'm going to face, maybe a very evil person. He never backed down. Likewise, he went back to pick up his mother Chanyan. Of course we should go together. Suaoxio was very anxious. Lu couldn't help but call Su Chanyan. Chanyan, tell Xiao Yao, you must come back within 2 days. Otherwise, things will be troublesome. You must remember this. Hang up the phone. Suaoxio was in a state of anxiety, but he kept reassuring himself that it was okay. The heavy rain will not come for 3 days. As long as Chanyan comes back within 2 days, it'll be fine. I have to go out and buy some things. If Xiaoyao brings his mother over, there has to be more things in the open. Otherwise, it won't be enough for 4 people to eat for long. Suaoxio took the bag, prepared to call Jiujiao to go out together. I searched the whole house but didn't see any. Call Su Chanyan in a hurry. Chanyan Juju is missing. Did he go with you? Nan is here. Sister, I was just about to call you. He said that Jinjiao came out with us. Oh, this stupid idiot. Why is he following? Suaoxio is a little angry. Chanyu let him come back. He followed and delayed things. Su Chanyan yelled on the phone. My sister asked you to go back. Woo! Jiujiao ran away. I won't go and hear that Juju refuses to come back. Suaoxio didn't know whether to laugh or cry. This silly dog is too playful. I have always had a good relationship with Chanyan. This time I saw Chanyan go out. I followed him secretly. Really playful. Never mind them. I'll go buy something else. Buy more while they're not around.